All right, what's going on, everybody? It is super dark. Well, as the title suggests, the name of the game today is going to be Alligators. Not too fond of hunting them at night, though, so let's go ahead and change time real quick. I don't know what's going on here. Go ahead, set it to basically whitetail during time so we can kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is my least favorite animal on my least favorite map, but I want to get a diamond American alligator before saltwater crocodiles are on the scene. These things are just straight up hard to hunt, man. Not sure when exactly they rest for. I mean, it shows them resting now, so maybe we can find some that aren't floating around. So far, not so good, though. I think we are going to jump over to multiplayer at some point, though, just to see if we can even the odds a bit. So, pretty decent 7. Hit it twice. The downside to this, because of the range we just shot him at, we're going to have to wait 10 years for him to float across. I'm not sure I'm about that live, so we're going to continue on. And because this is my map, I will consider this a dirty grind. I'm not necessarily interested in waiting around that long, so we're just going to keep trucking, keep shooting stuff for future respawns, and then we'll probably switch over to multiplayer. There it is, slowly but surely floating across. Like I said, that's such a big lake. I'm not going to wait there that long for him. He's a big 7, though. Probably need a shotgun in my loadout just for instances like those. Like I said, my primary focus are going to be alligators, but I'm definitely open to shooting pretty much everything. I don't know what this is. Whatever. 7 hard, we shot it, just not very well. Hunting pressure doesn't exist right now, guys. I wish I cared more about this map, but I just don't. At the end of the day, it's a hard map to hunt. Really, the only appeal to it is alligators. Every other species I can hunt on New England, which is a far superior map to this. Also going to try to make some sort of video out of this. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get the content. That's actually a pretty big whitetail. There's a pretty large group of whitetail here. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Like I said, I want to go try multiplayer. I've been having a lot of issues when it comes to multiplayer, though, so I'm a little gun shy, worried they're going to get kicked a lot, not even be able to join. And then lastly, I am worried about the fact that everybody playing this map is probably going to be trying to hunt the same thing I am. So, I don't know. We'll see. Got a few more videos that are going to be dropping Monday next week. Both are pretty crazy hunts that I'll probably never be able to recreate again because they were just too crazy. I figured out a glitch in the system, was somehow able to get 4 diamond lions to spawn all but instantly. One right after the other. It was kind of wild. This right here is why I'm not a fan of this map. This is what 90% of the map looks like. Yep, don't mind me, just hunting Mississippi. I am planning on shooting pretty much every whitetail that I see just for respawns. You never know. We could have a great one spawn in. However, this map, I don't know how much we'll actually frequent it, but you never know. We're gonna need some more ammo. Here's the M1 because the 30-06 is probably the most powerful. What class? Yeah, 4 through 8, probably the most powerful that fits within that category. And alligators are built like tanks, so. Cute little silver. See if we can't pop one of these green. I don't have an optic. That's not. That's one of those things that I don't know how many times I'll try, but I don't think I'm ever going to be good at. And that, of course, is hitting flying things in the air with the 22. Geese are a little bit different. They're a lot bigger targets to hit. I feel like those are kind of easy, especially if they're up close. But those little ducks, man, that far away, it ain't happening. That's exhibit A right there, why alligators are so difficult. I could barely see that thing. When you go to scope in, the grass renders in, you can't really see him. You got to be quick on your feet with these things. And it's frustrating because I can see him without the, without scoping in, but as soon as I scope in, all the grass is there and they're just gone. And if anybody has any sort of hunting or alligator hunting techniques or tips, tricks, let me know, because in my opinion, this is the hardest animal to hunt in the game, period. Everything else you can qual in, you can, yeah. Excuse me. There we go. We actually got something. Pretty decent little gold deer. What are you? Oh, did we actually manage that next shot? Because that's literally what I was. Also 0 for 300. There's a good shot. We just domed him. Perfect next shot. That worked out. I'm going to pretend like I totally meant to do that, and that was all skill. Totally not luck at all. He's got a little friend there. I can't spot him, but we're going to assume he's standing right about here. This is why you don't assume things, folks, because that happens. I don't know if we shot a tree or... Promise, I'm typically better than this. Not really. This is nothing new. This is about accurate. Hashtag skill issue. Maybe he'll die. I didn't realize he was over 400 meters away. Would not have taken that shot otherwise. Honestly, once, if and when I get a diamond alligator, I will likely never hunt them again. And I've got my fingers crossed that the saltwater crocodiles are going to be nothing like these guys. They just... Maybe it's the grass. I don't know what it is. The fact that you kind of have to have them run past you in order to actively hit them. It's not like I can sit up in a tree stand and, like, wait these guys out. I mean, I guess I could, but that's agonizing. Heard an alligator, but the tall grass, you're not going to say. You're going to hear me complain this entire time about the tall grass. I understand we're in the bayou, tall grass, alligators. It is realistic, but man, make me taller or something. Actually entering into an area. You can see just how popular this map is for me. There's still... I literally got the map day one that it released, and that's about as far as it went. I mean, if they're just going to stand there. Excuse me, sir. You've just suffered from a traumatic event. You witnessed your friend die. Is there anything I can do to help? No? Tell you what. Well, that just happened. I don't know what's going on here, but I guess it doesn't get much easier than that, huh? I wish alligators would freeze up and lock up like that. I guess I want to continue down this river here, and then we're probably going to flip over to the multiplayer side. It's kind of hard hunting the same side of the river you're on just because you have zero visibility. But the catch is, if you're shooting from across the river, you either have to wait for them to float, or if you actually manage to kill them on the other side, you have to get to the other side. So Again, there are a lot of factors that go into why this map's just terrible, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to multiplayer. There is a strong possibility that because of the wonkiness of multiplayer, we don't get in a server. Or we finally find ourselves a 9 legendary and end up getting kicked out. Well, that's not Mississippi Acres Exhibit A. What in the world? I'm pretty confused as to what the heck just happened there. We will try this again. And ultimately, if this isn't successful, we may just switch over to whitetail grinding or something. I don't know. My patience does run quite thin when playing Mississippi Acres, just because it's just, it's so hard. I need to grit my teeth though and just get over it and get through it. We need a diamond alligator. Well, we got one. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, per usual. This is a pretty standard multiplayer experience on Xbox anyways. You're not able to browse the server, so... Really don't feel like waiting an hour real life time for the sun to come up, because for whatever reason the server hosts in multiplayer, I guess, don't realize they can change time. I don't know what happens there. If someone can explain that, let me know, but it's like 90% of the time it's that. I need to make a meme joining multiplayer in Call of the Wild be like. And I feel like that's exclusively an Xbox problem, because PlayStation and PC, you can, like I said, you can actually pick your servers. This one, we're at the will of the Call of the Wild gods. We're probably going to get thrown right back into that thing. Oh, no, we've got a daylight server. And it's 10:30? What? And there's seemingly no one in the alligator hunting zones? Okay, well, there's hope after all. Let's go up here first. Fingers crossed we don't get kicked or booted. Or I have noticed too that when you play multiplayer, people will, like, the second you shoot something, they'll just kick you and be like, oh, somebody joined, we don't want them here. It's like, if you're gonna play multiplayer, make sure that stuff is private. So man, I'm just complaining a lot today, guys. I'm sorry. Before we go anywhere, let's get some ammo. I also like how alligator warning signs are posted everywhere on this map, and capercaillies are more dangerous than they are in this game, so riddle me that one, Batman. Man, the inventory system, it's cool that they added save loadouts, but when you don't save your loadouts, it becomes a nightmare. Literally. What's that sound? Is that somebody's mic? Well, I like how I said I was going to pick up ammo, and I just didn't. Luckily, I do have a tent on me, so let's throw one down real quick, buy some ammo. Pick the tent up so nobody fast travels to me. I have no idea if I made good shots in that alligator or not. I don't think I did. Well, maybe. I'm pretty sure I shot him more than twice, though. Well, there's a gator way over there, and I can't spot it, so that's cool. Now I'm on the side of it. What the heck? I would also take an albino alligator. That's the last rare fur type that I don't have for gators, so if we see one of those, that'd be pretty cool too. And this right here is why we got the shotgun with this. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to reach out to it. Exhibit A. 10 gauge for the win, baby. Making sure there's no gators scrambling across after doing all that shooting. I do like playing multiplayer though, because there is that sense of the unknown. Just never know what you're gonna see. So I get really tunnel vision on like looking at tracks and disturb veg. And truth be told, if I were to do that on my own maps, I'd probably be a little more successful on them, but I don't know. I just feel like I know my maps better, so I don't do that kind of thing. I'm pretty bad about it. Still haven't seen that one gator that was over here. Problem now is all of this grass is rendered in, so we might see it as it's scrambling out of the brush here. We're going to 0 for 75 just in case. Again, any and all alligator hunting tips are truly appreciated because, like waterfowl, I'm not the most experienced in doing this. Typically, I run out of patience and then... In the world was that? Oh, it's a mic. We're just gonna mute everyone just to be safe. I don't need anybody saying some weird stuff that I don't want them saying, you know. Ooh. Not gonna shoot him, don't want any more running pressure, but that's a decent buck. Never did see that alligator. The only tracks I... I saw the flash of a tail. Again, exhibit A here of alligator hunting. I'm not even sure what that was. Male, female. It seemed small, so it looked more female-like, but I doubt we got a good hit on it anyway, so it is what it is, I guess. This is the kind of stuff that you guys don't see in the videos and just the monotony behind them. Just nothing going on right now. Go check this other lake and... I don't know, I'm just really bad at hunting alligators. Bottom line. Hey, what's going on? Hmm? I hear it ate gator, but again, with the tall grass, I really doubt we're gonna see him. Dude, gators are the hardest thing in this game to hunt. I don't think anyone can convince me otherwise. The second hardest, well, I don't know. The only other thing that could come to my mind would be like an African scrub hare or a rabbit or bobwhite quail, but those can be navigated if you find need zones and stuff. This, you find a need zone, it doesn't matter because you're not going to see them anyway. I'm really trying to get a diamond alligator before Australia hits, and we've got saltwater crocs to hunt. I'm also really hoping that they don't do saltwater crocodiles like they did alligator. If they did, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I'm not sure that they implemented too good. There's a gator. 6 hard. I don't know. Just the save on time, unless I know it's a rare, I kind of don't want to shoot anything unless it's a diamond or rare. As far as alligators go, other stuff we may plink away at it, but yeah, I may need to try that and actually set up for a alligator grind. I don't have a green wing teal either, so if we see a level 3 of those, we're going to shoot it. Downside is, if I were to get my best trophy, for me personally, it's probably my Great One Whitetail, just because it took so long to get. This thing probably slid off in the water with me not even noticing it. Ooh, super rare duck. What'd you get? Was it like albino piebald? What was it? Oh, yeah, those are definitely rare. Those are super rare. Pretty jealous of that. That's pretty awesome. I've actually been after an albino male lion for quite some time. Still haven't gotten one. Almost ended up doing that instead, but I've been hitting that pretty heavy. Decided to give it a break, and I got a wild hair at my butt thinking this was going to be a little bit easier than it was, and I'm naive. Oh, well, speaking of hard diamonds to get, those are definitely up there. Red fox, gray fox, coyotes. Coyotes probably more so. I've been able to kind of cheese red fox a little bit. Coyotes, those are a different thing altogether. You hush up back there. Doesn't appear there are any more gators here, at least ones that I can easily see. I say that, and there's one right there. I don't know, we might as well shoot it. 238. Let's see if the old 30-06 can do it. Ooh, you look big, sir. You're not. You're only 215. We definitely got a vital hit on that guy, though, but I just don't want to wait for him to float across. He's going to take 10 years, and for a 6th, I don't know. We're going to do the unethical thing and continue on. On my map, this is the most productive spot for alligators. That and these lakes up here, so I'm kind of torn on where I want to go. I kind of want to go hit this area before. Unfortunately, down here is good too, but everybody seems to be killing all of them down there, so. I hear more running. Not seeing anything, though. There is hunting pressure, but I never saw him go. Oh, there he is. Slowly but surely floating across. I'm glad they fixed that, though. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a time and place where alligators did not return to the surface. If they went in the water, they were gone forever. I thought the guy that just joined, his name was Connor Beyblade. I was like, tell me you're 8 years old without telling me you're 8 years old. I mean, Beyblades are awesome, don't get me wrong, but come on now. Mississippi Acres is a pretty map in its own right. Like, I like the feel of this, but it is so hard to hunt. Definitely a map like Hirschfelden, set up more for tree stand using a collar. Light bronze. I've got a few diamond, Oop, oop. I saw it fly away for a split second. Oh, is that max weight for Eastern Wild Turkey? I'm pretty sure it is. I was going to say, I've got several diamonds of these, but turkey, I think, are my favorite animal to shoot in the game, so I wouldn't mind adding a few more. see where he landed at, though. $200 score in Cottontail Rabbit. That's a big rabbit. You know what's weird? I don't ever hardly see level 3 turkey. All my diamonds are typically really big level 2s. Get the shotgun out just in case this guy decides to fly overhead. Pretty sure this is our max weight. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, that's a female. Oh, no, that is him. Actually, that wasn't the max weight. That was a different one. Got him, though. I didn't realize we were this close to this lake. I probably should have been a little more disciplined in shooting stuff that wasn't going to be a trophy. But on the flip coin, money's money. When you're dirty grinding like I am for red deer and whitetail, it costs so much money that I'm going to go broke. What map are you hunting for that diamond? My best turkey map is probably Silver Ridge Peaks. I've gotten one off here, gotten a couple off Tay, but Silver Ridge seems to be my go-to turkey map. Silver Ridge is the best, man. I love that map. I mean, I feel like once we get a warning call, that's it. Game over. You know what's weird? Tay is a good map, and there's nothing inherently wrong with it whatsoever. I just much prefer playing Silver Ridge Peaks or something else. Maybe it's the species on there that I can't really connect with. I don't know. It's just so hard to see alligators, and I'm pretty sure the ones that were giving us warning calls are long gone. Yeah, he was already running, so he's definitely in the water by now. The only thing I can think to do here is to continue around the lake and maybe now that's a big track. The biggest track I've seen today. I'm not sure. We gotta pull up the handy dandy app here. I'm not sure what max weight for gators are, but that's the biggest track I've seen, so fingers crossed. Let's see, reserves. Let's scroll on down to Mississippi Acres, American Alligator, max weight. That is a max weight track. Okay, well, we've got a max weight gator out here. It's probably a 7 through 9. Imagine though if we've got a diamond gator out here somewhere. I appreciate it, Juicebox. We're trying to get there, man. We're getting there. I think just time and effort, and hopefully the community will continue to grow and we'll be going places. See, now I almost, because max weight tracks are so rare, I feel like we need to stay in the area almost. I do know it takes an incredible amount of time before alligators actually resurface, but I mean, you don't come across max weight alligator tracks every day. There you go. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. The way I look at it, man, if I get one view, I'm doing good. Somebody watched it. Even if I get one like, somebody liked it. That's all I'm trying to do. At the end of the day, it's just something that I like to do. It's a fun hobby, and if there's success with it, great. If not, it is what it is. And like I said, it's just something fun to do. I really enjoy the community though, because I mean, I've made a lot of friends doing this, and that's a pretty awesome aspect that a lot of people don't see and look at. Not quite sure what to do here. I don't want to give up on a potential max weight gator, but at the same time, maybe we should continue on. We know he's here. Nobody else is in the area, and I doubt if they were. Oh, we actually have... We have control of the map, guys. All right. That changes things. Okay, well, knowing now that we have control of the map, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next area, and then we'll probably at some point change time back to the rest zones, and we're going to try to sneak back over here, hopefully get eyes on whatever this is. Fingers crossed it's not some sort of troll or something silly like that. Best case scenario is it does a weird thing where it just kind of gives me the map and nobody else joins, and then we get sole custody of it and we're winning. The only downside is, so I'm trying to get some content for a YouTube video from this stream, and we're not really seeing a whole lot of stuff, which is, I think, realistic. And I don't mind making videos where nothing really happens, because I feel like that's a more authentic experience with the game. A lot of people, I feel like, see others posting, you know, shooting their 15th or 20th great one, and that just isn't a true representation of what this game is. And so people start playing it, and then they have a real bad time because of it. Oh, we actually just nuked him. He's dead right there. It was not a good shot. Starting to see some gators, though. Just to get him down, we're going to shoot him again. I know I ruined the trophy score on him, but he's a 4, so he's not going to be worth much anyway. Justin, or Juicebox, I don't know why I said Justin. Dyslexia. What's your favorite animal to hunt here? The old Called Wild. Yeah, Rocky Mountain elk are pretty awesome. You part of the 500 club yet? Have you killed one bigger than 500 score? It's definitely an animal I would not be sad to see a great one of. They're already huge. Dang, that would have been... Oh, that could have been a hard shot. Second shot was, though. That's a good one, man. Anything over 500 is huge. Yeah, we definitely ruined this guy. I'm fine with that, though. Debating if I want to change time right now or wait. We've got somebody down here in an area that I was intending to go to next, and I don't want to encroach on their hunt. So I think we are going to go ahead and change time real quick. Probably going to make everybody in the server mad, but it is what it is. I'm not going to change time back too far, though. We're going to probably set it for about... Ooh, I don't know, what's their time? 8 to 12? We'll set it to 9. We might get to see some whitetail, too. Oh, that caused Homie to leave. That's okay, though. Playing multiplayer makes me nervous. I made a short, and it should have went live today, but literally the other night I was playing multiplayer in Africa, had a diamond potential, can't remember if it was a wildebeest or Gemsbok in front of me, tagged it up, ready to shoot it, and then somebody spawned in next to me, saw that I had tagged it, and instantly shot it. It's like, well, if that doesn't sum up the multiplayer experience, I don't know what does. I don't know, Rocky Mountain elk are fun to shoot. Obviously, I really like shooting whitetail. I think for me, lions are another one up there that are just a ton of fun. It's probably because they're broken. If they weren't broken, they'd probably be a lot more annoying to hunt. If moose were easier to kill, I'd probably enjoy shooting them a lot more, but those things are built like shit brick houses, so not exactly the best when you gotta chase them halfway across the country. That's probably that max weight turkey that we missed out on. We're definitely close though to where this gator should be, and I don't want to rack off too many rounds that I can't. Hey, what's going on? Maybe. Yeah, there he is. I'm going to go ahead and just shoot him on a whim. He's down right there. Or not. He's going to take off. He's flying to us, though. He's down right there. Fingers crossed. This is something good. I do know we had a max weight turkey track in the area. We weren't able to find him earlier, so maybe this is him. Nope, that's him. That is him right there. Got him. Although, that was another max weight. That's a big gold. Oh, we shot him right in the head, too. Take that all day, every day. Let's go see what this other guy was. He probably flew for a little bit, because I shot him basically in a tail feather. Could you imagine if they made turkey and like other small level 1 animals required to hit a vital organ? How much of a nightmare that'd be? Just a gold. That's a really heavy one. That's bigger than our last, 4.48. Unfortunately, not a diamond. I'm hoping to position us just downwind of this guy. I don't know exactly where he's going to end up at. If he's even out, I don't know. Again, I'm inexperienced when it comes to alligators, so this thing could still be floating around in the bottom of the lake for all I know. Hey, Statler. What's going on, man? Again, I don't know why. I just want to call you Statler Farms. I think we're going to stick to it. That'll be your nickname. Juicebox, my first diamond was a mallard. Shot it on Layton Lakes. And in hindsight, or back then, I was a little discouraged at the fact that that was my first diamond, but I'm kind of glad it is now, because nowadays, mallards are kind of hard to get. Really, any waterfowl. With that new change-up. I want to be careful here because there's a very good chance this could be the guy we're after. Alligators have really good senses though, and the fact that he gave us a warning call means he's probably already on the move. There you go, that's awesome. Yeah, mine was pure luck. I just happened to look out. Actually, it was right after I first bought the 22 DLC, the 22 rifle. And just happened to go, and I did it specifically for ducks because I got tired of looking at them and just not having a way to actually hunt them. Because back in those days, if you didn't buy the waterfowl DLC, you couldn't hunt waterfowl. You just had to look at them. So I bought the 22 just so I could shoot them, and lo and behold, had a diamond mallard sitting on my map, and the rest is history. Got a bad feeling we spooked this guy already. And I'm hoping because it should... Well, we're definitely... Oh, are you shitting me? Pardon the French, but Connor, I'm gonna kick you, bud. Like, that's just that's rule number one, folks. If you're gonna play multiplayer, don't come cruising up on somebody with a four-wheeler. Like, that's not cool. That is not cool. Pardon the French there, but Exhibit A of why multiplayer can be kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. So now, our max weight gator is for sure gone from that. So, pretty annoyed. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky and see something out here, but when you come cruising in on a four-wheeler, you're going to spook everything. Four-wheelers actually have a spook distance of 500 meters. So that would probably explain the warning calls we were getting. So I thought we were being kind of stealthy, but... that stinks. And I don't like doing that to people too, but there are just some things you don't do in Call of the Wild, and that's one of them. And who knows, maybe this isn't a diamond? I don't want this to be like a super boring stream, but just in the off chance that this guy does make diamond or is a possible diamond, I really do want to hang out in this area. Hopefully we can get eyes on. Now, if it's not, if it's like an 8, then we'll move on, but... I'm gonna try and find this guy's tracks. I still can't believe that happened. So we've got somebody shooting my diamond wildebeest from Africa, and now we got homeboy there rolling up on a four-wheeler. But we did kick him though, so you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Alright, there's our max weight. He's still kicking. Only problem is he's still kicking off in the water somewhere. Can't tell if that's a log or a gator hanging out over there. That's a log. I just don't know what to do. If I were playing single player and not streaming, tell you what, we've got tents on us. Let's get set up kind of far to where we can at least try to get eyes on this thing. Like I said, I don't want to waste too much effort if it's not going to be a diamond. Kind of surprised these things haven't flown away yet. Even more out there. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for diamond potential green-winged teal. Now it's super foggy, even harder to see, the wind's blowing to them. Perfect. What could go wrong? That's not him, but seeing them out in the water is kind of a good sign. Maybe he'll surface soon. Howdy, howdy, Statler. we're still after this mystery max weight alligator. Haven't actually seen it yet. Knowing my luck, I'm going through all this effort, and it's literally going to be like a 7 or 8. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's a little boring right now, but I am trying to get... Well, now we've got a run track going the opposite direction. But I'm trying to get this, guys. As you can see, this is a max weight alligator track, and you don't typically see those a whole lot. And so I've got my fingers crossed that this is, in fact, a diamond. The likelihood of that being the case is pretty slim, but you never know. And I'm kind of following my own advice. For anybody out there that are wondering how to get diamonds, look for max weight tracks and try to see what's on the other end of them. Typically, they end up being a big, like, whatever the second to next, you know, thing is for diamonds. But sometimes they end up being a diamond. So we've got a max weight track. We just got to find it. We're just, I don't know, we're in a spot that if I had a tripod or I don't think tree stands can actually get placed in these types of trees, but that wouldn't be the worst of ideas. Oh, we're getting a call out. It's a male call out. The only downside is I don't actually see it. This thing could be 3 feet from us, though, and I would never see it in this tall grass. It's kind of weird, though, that we got a call out, but there's nothing visible. They won't call out when they're underwater. This is what's so frustrating about hunting alligators, though. Again, point proven, the hardest animal to hunt in this game. I don't even see the 6 that we saw earlier. These things just disappear. Pretty effortlessly. Three hours later. Unfortunately, that tree back there is looking like our only option. Oh, we can actually set a tree stand right here. Let's do that. Definitely open for that. Now let's go pick up our tents so nobody fast travels to us. And we're going to play this like a real deal hunting game, folks. We're going to hang out in a tree stand and shoot the crap while we wait for this gator to resurface somewhere. That inevitably will be not a diamond, and I'm going to be pretty butthurt about it, and I'll probably complain about it for quite some time. If you guys see me over on Twitch, I'll still probably complain about it if it's not a diamond. Well, getting this bird's eye view here is definitely a little bit better. Unfortunately, we definitely spooked everything in the world away by setting that tent down, but at least we're set up. This gives me ideas, though, for my own personal map. The problem is it's so expensive setting up tree spans and tents and all that stuff, and I'm already hurting the money. I wish there was an alligator call. Now this is a whole lot like hunting. Again, I apologize, folks, if this is end up being like just super boring for you, but I don't know. Outside of consistent or constant time changes, this is exactly what I would do in my single player map, though. If I was playing solo and nobody was watching, I'd still do exactly this. I'd probably have a tent somewhere nearby. We may do that. What I might actually do is set down a tent one more time, change time just before their need zone actually initiates, and then we'll just sit here and wait. My first drink this morning was coffee, I believe. This guy is hunting in an area that I never have before, so there may be something to it. He's doing good down here. This is a good whitetail spot, though. All those birds just flew away, which tells me there might be a gator in the area. Knowing that is a log, even zooming in on it, still looks like a gator. I will be really, really disappointed, though, at the inevitability of this thing not being a diamond. I mean, my luck's never that good. My patience never pays off. I do want to try the trick, though, of setting time just prior to their need zone, and then actually trying to just wait them out. Yeah, this is a whole lot like hunting. Just kind of sitting and waiting. Thing is, I don't know how long we'd actually have to wait for a gator. Cause see, once they're spooked, I think they just stay at the bottom. I really don't know. All right, really quick, folks. I'm gonna go take just a short break. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And still no gators, I see. Somewhat terrifying. This is a good sign, though. We've been sitting here for quite some time, and this is the first gator we've had surface. Fingers crossed our max weight comes in soon.
Go Tigers.
Okay. Fingers crossed. Dang it, that is a 5 medium. That is not the one we wanted. I just want to get eyes on this thing. At least give myself ease of mind here, knowing that it's either a diamond or not, you know? I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes and then we're gonna try out our plan here, setting time just prior to the rest zone. I'm kind of hanging out here and hoping that they actually come to us. So far, this is just not working out. I'm kind of getting discouraged. Actually, I'm pretty heavily discouraged at this moment. Kind of weird that we're getting metallic sound right now. Some sort of bug, that's for sure. Let's go and change time for 7 a.m. And maybe we'll get some gators to come through. I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to give up on this at this point, to be honest with you folks. It's a 6 hard, not the one we're after. Typical. I don't know. I'm not sure it's worth putting this much effort into this. Like I said, I don't think he's going to be a diamond. But haven't even seen him yet, so who knows? No, well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm still trying to get this darn gator, and it's just not working out. There's 7. We haven't seen him before. We are slowly approaching alligator rest zone time, so I've got my fingers crossed. The rest zone is right behind us. I'm really hoping we get him coming in. I sure do. Oh, it sounds like walking, but I don't see anything. You a Morgan Wallen fan? Okay, that is definitely a gator walking through the water. I just don't see it. Oh, I bet it was these ducks landing. Wherever it is that they landed at. Alright, it's almost their rest time. Fingers crossed this works out. I'm getting kind of tired of this. Yeah, I like country music too. So he's out there. What in the world? I wonder where he came from. Certainly snuck up out of nowhere, huh? And not the gator we're after. This guy is just a ghost. It's technically their rest zone time now, so hopefully the plan works out and they start to make the return. Really am doubtful at this point that we see anything. Kind of sucks. We've been here for well over an hour now, and it's just not working out. But like I said, you just don't see max weight alligator tracks, and I just don't want to give up. All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have an awesome day. Will do, my friend. Will do. Still shows these guys as eating, which it's past their eat time, which again doesn't spell too well for me in this method here. Although I feel like that was loud. If he was in the area, we would have seen him by now. Gosh, that scared the ever-loving crap out of me. I don't know. I think we're going to give this up, folks. Did we just ruin it? Was that him? Nope, that is a 5 medium. Where the heck is this thing at? Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of getting perturbed. There it is. It's an 8 mythical. After all this time, simply nothing more than an 8 mythical. He is traveling. Let's get back up. I would like to shoot him. It's loud and obnoxious. It's pretty disheartening, though, at the fact that that was not a 9 legendary, it's just an 8, and that is definitely my luck. We've been here for well over an hour now with nothing to show for it, unfortunately. Is coming this way, however. I mean, maybe there's a one-off shot that 8s make diamond, but I don't think there's a possibility. I'm not sure what their trophy score is for diamond. 530 is diamond. And technically he's in that criteria, but he's not going to make it. I do dislike how much time and effort we put into this for it just to be an 8. I knew it would, but still discouraging nonetheless. If he comes up on land, we're going to go ahead and pop him. I am glad to see, however, that the tactic did work. We set up prior to their drink time, and here they are. Oh, wow. We actually managed to hit that guy as well underwater. That's kind of surprising, actually. All right, let's see what this guy ends up being. Again, I'm pretty upset that we spent this long chasing after him. He is just a gold. He's a big gold. A really big gold, in fact. Just not what we were after. Man, I got my hopes up on this one, folks. That is for sure. I guess now, though, we are kind of free to go and try and find some other alligator zones. Oh no, we got kicked. Well, that's just not a sign of things. I think after that one, ladies and gentlemen, as unfortunate as we spent so much time and effort on that alligator, ended up not being what it should have been. It's pretty unfortunate. Kind kind of upset at that a little bit, but it's not every day you see max weight alligator tracks, and well, you know, these things happen. That being said, I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream there. I appreciate everybody stopping by, ladies and gentlemen, and